Good evening, friends and neighbors and friends. How's everybody feeling on a Sunday night, baby? Pretty good, I hope. My topic this week is about, well, the opposite of feeling good, pain. The emotional pain we sometimes feel when somebody gets nasty with us or tries to take us down a couple of pegs. Just want to deal with that a little bit this week. As beta males, the key to our advancement and redemption and self-actualization is to be bulletproof. When we're completely self-actualized from the inside out, nothing that the alphas of the world say or do to us can make us second-guess our self-worth or intimidate us or make us the subservient followers that they just wish we were. But being bulletproof just means that we won't get killed if they fire at us. But anyone who's ever worn a Kevlar vest will tell you that it still packs a wallop when you get shot anyway. In other words, sometimes when people give you their best shot in a confrontation, even if you end up winning, even if you got your shields up, even if you're bulletproof, it's still going to hurt a little bit. Maybe more than a little bit. And unfortunately, some people still adopt the Alphaganda's approach to pain. The rules of the Alphaganda tell us, shake it off, ignore it, pretend it's not even there. But as beta males, we can't afford to let pain stop us from being ourselves. But if we act in denial and pretend that it doesn't hurt when it really does and we know it, we're just going to make it worse. Okay? This is where your close friends and your family come in to help. Beta males are so used to being the shoulder that somebody else cries on that we don't know what it's like to open up to somebody else about how we feel. We've also been fed the false notion from the Alphaganda that nobody cares that you're in any kind of emotional pain, and if you tell them, they'll think you're weak. I'm not saying you should go to everyone with your tales of woe and misfortune, but there are definitely a few close people in your circle who'd only be too happy to hear you out. First and foremost, who else but dear old mom? I don't care how old you are or your mother is, there's no shame in giving her a call and telling her if there's something that's made you sad or made you angry or upset or whatever. I don't mean overburden her with that stuff, of course. You got to keep it short and sweet. She's got her own life too, after all, but there's no shame at all in just telling her. She didn't stop being your mom when you moved out of her house, and you didn't stop being her son when you became a grown man. So she should be only too happy to give you whatever advice she can and give you a few pearls of wisdom to help you get back on top, you know? And if you're among the most fortunate of us beta males, you've got somebody special in your life. Maybe a girlfriend, maybe a wife, you know? How could you even consider not telling them what's eating at you? They expect you to be their rock and their foundation when their emotions overwhelm them, which they will quite often, let's be honest. And they expect you to be chivalrous and gentlemanly in all affairs. But believe it or not, they would be more than happy to do likewise for you. If they really are your one true love, your one true honey, your one true sweetie, they should not expect you to be this comic book caricature devised by the Alphaganda who never feels pain, fear, doubt, or worry. No! Rather, merely out of love, they should expect you to confide in them with these very feelings and to trust them the way they would trust you with them. That's right. We're still human. We are on an ongoing quest to be better men, more responsible, more brave, more confident, and more respectable, but nobody said we were going to be inhuman cyborgs. We are made of flesh and blood and not of machine. So, according to that, we have feelings. A beta male should never feel obligated to ignore, bypass, or deny his feelings if they exist. There may be less appropriate times to convey them than others, I know, but if you have close family or friends around you, do yourself a favor and confide in them. This is why they're here, and they'd expect the same thing from you. Now, hopefully, none of you are feeling the kind of pain that I'm talking about, but if you are, the best way to relieve it is to turn to your loved ones. You got them for a reason, so don't be so quick to forget about them in your quest for self-actualization. Yes, you're helping yourself, but don't be completely selfish. You could be shutting the door on people who could get you where you need to go. You may need them pretty darn badly one day, if you know what I'm saying. So that's my jam tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow is the last day of March. Opening day for Major League Baseball for those of you out there who are baseball fans. So enjoy it, and good night, everybody!